Yo, welcome to the motherfucking Savage Report, you
Yo.
ass niggas. And we are here with the motherfucking gang.
Nino.
And this is the week after Halloween, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so rest in peace, Takeoff. Rest in peace, fucking Aaron Carter. That shit's sad, bro.
I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone to hold.
I can't recite not one song from that nigga.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
What?
You know that song, bro?
I'm not. I know who he is, but I wasn't really too big on Aaron Carter.
Yeah, he had that one song. Yeah.
So how did he pass?
I just know that they found him in the bathtub, I think.
Drugs.
Yeah,
drugs.
He already looked like he was going through some drugs.
Because his brother made a post and was like, drug abuse and mental, like in his little like post about him, he was just like talking about how he doesn't have to fight that fight anymore. Hopefully he could be at peace now. So it probably has something to do with drugs.
Yeah.
And he was on like a press run with No Jumper for like the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And he was looking down bad in them, in
not
those
making
interviews.
no sense.
Yeah.
Just rambling about shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And it got to a point where it kind of looked like they was making fun of him, like laughing at him and on them shit, because he was like rambling and not making no fucking sense, bro. Like, yeah, man.
So R.I.P. Aaron Carter, and then of course, even though Takeoff was earlier in the week, man, I don't think when I hear people say like, oh, everybody's just saying this because another celebrity died, like you don't understand.
Saying
like,
what though?
Like, oh, everybody's a Takeoff fan. Like, bro, you understand? Like our era, 31 years old, like we grew up listening to the Migos at a certain age.
They mad that a nigga saying, "Oh, we fuck with
bro.
Takeoff." Like, so when you post your wrinkled, dusty ass grandma who died, and you want everybody to be like, "Rest in peace," send prayers to my family. Should I say, "I don't know your fucking grandma"? Fuck her.
No, everybody love your grandma.
Everybody love your grandma.
So yeah, I can't stand when niggas do that. Like you gotta understand. Like when my sister told me, when my sister told me to Takeoff passed, bro, like my heart ached. I mourned for him, bro. I mourned for his family. I mourned for Quavo, Offset. Like that's not something that just happened and now it's gone. Like I was still thinking about Takeoff today. I'm gonna be thinking about him. I still think about Dolph. I still think about how we saw Triple X Tentacion shot in the car.
P&B Rock. We
P&B Rock,
still grieving over P&B.
You know what I'm saying? Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Pop Smoke for sure.
It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. They'll never be the same, bro. Hip hop in the sense of, I think, will never be the same with this one specifically, bro. Losing Takeoff.
Yeah, because that nigga was it felt like he was just getting that like recognition, like as being the best rapper out of that group,
which he is. You said it, and everybody. It's the same thing. The favorite Migo, Takeoff,
bro. That nigga's just different, and then it's like he was always keeping himself out the loop. Yeah, and then now when he's in the loop, he gets shot, bro. Is it true that the guy that shot him died also?
I was saying something that too, bro. Somebody named Lil Mo, or I don't know, some nigga with the yellow nigga with the yellow jacket with the dreads. They're saying, bro, that he died in Houston. He got murdered.
The one that was on Takeoff in them camp?
No. The one who was on Mob Ties camp.
So I thought the one that was on Takeoff camp shot him first.
Bro, it's a whole, like, if you go
what's going on?
I've been on Twitter, right? It's a whole new different story now. Basically, they're slowing it down. This could all be alleged. It was a dude in a yellow hoodie with dreads. He's supposedly supposed to be Mob Ties, like Jay Prince's son's shooter or some shit like that. So
Jay Prince got shooters?
I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, bro. I'm pretty sure they do, bro.
It's not that's supposed to bring black people together.
Bro, it's not that difficult to have shooters, bro. You feel me? But from what I'm seeing on Twitter, like when shit broke off and they started arguing, like the yellow guy with the yellow jacket, he targeted Takeoff. And somebody saw that happening, and he was the one that shot Takeoff, and the dude trying to defend Takeoff shot and might have hit him again.
Oh, the body shot.
Yeah, so they're slowing it down and saying that it was that guy in the yellow jacket. I forgot his name, Lil Chef or Little Mo, but now people yeah, I don't know the name, bro. Lil
I ain't gonna
C.
lie though. Shout out to Jay Prince and them, because that nigga wasn't nowhere near that. He wasn't nowhere near that situation.
Who wasn't?
Jay Prince.
The dad or
the one in charge, right?
Nah, but we're talking about Jay Prince Jr. Maybe I should have threw Jr.
Oh,
Jay Prince Jr. He was there. They got him on video.
Big dog.
Nah, he wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
But his brother was there. Like Jay Prince Jr. Their uncle was there. Mob Ties, you know. So Jay Prince Jr. They got a picture of him like walking past Takeoff, like right after it happened, like just walking past his body.
I'm thinking like I haven't really been looking into that shit like that. I just like when you hear about the nigga getting killed like that, I'm thinking they're about to go find the killer. So that's my next time checking it in is when they see so and so killer caught. Kind of like with Eric Holden, and you know what I'm saying, like the killer caught. I haven't really been looking into it. The whole time I'm thinking like Big J Prince wasn't there. Like
nah, but he don't be in it, bro. Like it be his son, not the one that was Drake's manager for a while.
Yeah,
it's like the oldest son.
So who do we? So do people blame Mob Ties, the group, or do people blame the guy that took the free will to pull that gun out and shoot someone?
I think people are starting to question Mob Ties because the Duke the Jeweler dude, he got killed in Houston, didn't he? Not too long, like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
and then this is
trying to say Boosie set that man up,
bro. This is takeoff, of the Migos, bro. Like
innocent.
Nobody wants to hear none of that. It'd have been different if it was somebody different, and that's sad. But this was takeoff of the Migos. We don't want to hear that. We want to know who did this shit. What the fuck happened? Did it who caused this shit? Did somebody throw a punch? Who threw the punch?
Nobody. From what I heard, nobody said this nigga Takeoff did anything.
Nobody.
Wrong.
He was standing to the side, bro. You feel me, bro?
It's scary,
They
bro.
said it was Quavo issue over $7,000.
And
I also saw that Quavo wasn't even making a big deal. Like everybody's trying to make it seem like he flustered it up. They was just like, it just went left.
I saw one moment where Quavo did say something like, man, let's get up out of here for somebody to get hurt. I mean, you can't really, it's certain shit you can't say in front of a group of men with a whole bunch of testosterone and they already on demon time. I did hear that in the video, like, all right, but let's get up out of here for somebody to get hurt.
That's before they shot Takeoff?
That was, right before the shit happened.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm honestly kind of confused. Like, why doesn't that building have security cameras?
It probably.
How was this not caught on security camera? You get what I'm saying? Like, we got CCTV everywhere, bro. Mm-hmm. This is a common area right here. These niggas are playing dice, or if they were playing dice, but these niggas are congregating here. Are there no cameras there?
I heard it's like a mall area, kind of like a.
How's no cameras there?
I don't know.
One of my partners that live in Houston, he lives in the building across from where it happened at.
Yeah,
and he was like, he was like, I don't understand how this shit's not on camera. I don't understand how this shit's not caught on camera.
Yeah.
Even a lady trying to come and resuscitate him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That nurse that they did the interview with, like, it's no footage of any of that. Y'all see that lady?
Yeah, like it's just that's weird.
Now,
bro.
I do think interviewing that lady was just a bit much. Yeah, I don't think she needed to be
have that spotlight.
Yeah, and then even if they did, for whatever future plan, like they might be want to maybe do a documentary or something. But I don't think that she needed to be on the Shade Room.
Nah, for sure.
I'll say this though. If you didn't been around a traumatic situation where somebody's been hurt, gravely hurt, maybe shot or some shit like that, like hearing Quavo scream, bro, like man, that's the reality of it. That's real.
What you see on movies.
That's real. That's not no facade. That ain't no acting. That's real, bro. You just seen that's his nephew. A lot of people thought that Takeoff was the uncle.
Bro.
Yeah, that's the Migos.
Like, I called it. I'm like,
contraband.
Bro, this nigga Offset gotta kill whatever beef, whatever shit y'all got going on. That shit's dead.
Y'all
gotta drop an album. Y'all gotta drop music together in memory of this man, because I'm pretty sure he would want y'all to.
That's Takeoff of the Migos,
that's
bro.
Takeoff.
It's man, that shit. Man, I'm getting chills saying it, bro. That's Takeoff of the Migos, bro.
Not gonna sound the
young
same,
rich
bro.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? No label too. Like that's the Migos, bro. I remember working at Walmart, just having kids, working overnight, listening to the Migos all night. Just, you know what I'm saying, stocking. Like that's some growing up shit, man. RIP to the whole QC, Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? RIP, man.
Man, this new Drake and 21 Savage album got people in a fucking frenzy. They got the whole situation with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. Tory Lanez.
Then they came out, Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, and they came out and said that when I read the lyric, he said something about girls getting shots.
But they still a stallion?
But you still a stallion. And like, I can see how it can be misconstrued as that nigga taking a shot. Go ahead.
They said it was like a, what do you call it?
Double
like
entendre?
Yeah, that's what they was calling it. Like, it means both things. Like, he knew what he was doing, making that lyric. Like, he is saying bitches be lying about getting a BBL, but they still a stallion. That's what he trying to say. His point was, that's what people are trying to say. But then it also makes sense, like, why would you use shot, stallion, lion? Like,
because when they go get them shots, it's an ass shot, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's basically saying, like, girls be acting like they don't have that. but they still a stallion. Mm-hmm. That's what. But
the lyrics.
Yeah. Either way, man.
This bitch lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. This bitch lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion.
And everybody is trying to like play on the fact that he said shots with an S.
Shots and a stallion together. Shots and a stallion together in this moment are going to get looked at as a shot at Megan, and it is what it is, bro. It really is what it is.
Drake would attach. Only reason why I give Drake the benefit of the doubt because he's never said anything like that to a woman. Like I don't see Drake as being a blatant disrespectful ass nigga to these women.
But it wasn't blatant.
Which I mean, I don't see it as even in you. What women have Drake been beefing with? I've never seen a nigga just throw a random jab at a woman.
Did Megan respond?
She did. She went the fuck off.
She went the fuck off.
In music or
not even her,
on Twitter.
Chica went off too. But the girl Chica, the rapper Chica, she went off and started insinuating that he's a pedophile.
Who, Chica?
Started insinuating that Drake is a pedophile.
I've heard that recently.
But I haven't heard anything of Drake.
I've heard that about Drake.
But I haven't heard of Drake dating any girl that's young.
The only time I first started hearing that about Drake when I guess he was texting like the Millie Bobby Brown joint girl. I'm not sure the particulars about that. But they said that he was like texting her on some like buddy shit. They were friends. And she had to be like what, 14.
Also, when you are when you are like a celebrity, right? Let's say you're a celebrity, right?
Yeah.
And you're an influential celebrity, right? And you have friends who have kids in the music game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have these people that's celebrities too, like 11 from Stranger Things. He got a picture with 11 from Stranger Things. You know what I'm saying? Is it weird for her to be having friends that are like in the industry on some plutonic industry shit?
I do think it's weird. I feel like when there are child stars, they're so quick to try to merge them into this lifestyle. Like for a while, like we're getting off topic, but Millie Bobby Brown was looking real grown for a while. Like the way they were dressing her was like she was older than what she was. But that's neither here nor there. I got the messages from Tina Snow, Meg Thee Stallion. Let's see what she says. And when the motherfucking facts come out, remember all y'all hoe ass favorite rappers that stood behind a nigga that shot a female. That was the first one. The second one was stop using my shooting for clout, bitch ass niggas. Since when the fuck is it cool to joke about women getting shot? You niggas, especially rap niggas, are lame. Ready to boycott about shoes and clothes, but dog pile on a block woman when she say one of y'all homeboys abused her. Oh, more? Okay, there's more. And then somebody said he said stallion though, so technically he did not say your name. And she said a stallion is slang for a tall, thick woman.
True.
That is true. Next, I know I'm very popular, but y'all got to stop attaching weak-ass conspiracy theories and bars to my name. That sounds like a backtrack a little bit.
It's a fucking backtrack.
Niggas nor hoes ever
she made a
address
whole
me
fucking
or
fool
at
of
me with
herself.
the fact of receipts. I am clout bitch. Keep sucking my pussy.
No, you're not. Because, bitch, at the same time, I'm not trying to be funny, but when the fuck are the facts going to come out about your shooting? We've been waiting almost 5 fucking years. Yeah. Like, it's the longest shooting case I've ever fucking seen in my life, motherfucker. Like, like, come on, man.
I see women.
Like, Jesus Christ.
I see women live and die on a hill that Tory shot Megan. There's no other thing to talk about. If she said it, he did it. And for guys, it's just not that plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that we do pick and choose who we automatically believe. But I think there is still, with all the lies going around, there is still room to say, you know what, I'd rather wait till all the facts come out. Like, at this point, I honestly don't feel like he shot her. Not in the sense of like he pulled that gun out and he pointed at her foot bitch. And said, dance, butch, and shot her to like maliciously hurt her. Butch, dance, biatch. Bow. Like I don't feel like he did that. So if she's still pushing it, like this nigga tried to man me down, he barely missed my chest. Like if she's still going off that, then I feel like she wrong. Like what really happened? Because if it comes out that he was drunk and he got them shot the gun and it hit the ground and the fragment went off her leg, I'm sorry, but that's different. That's different than what she's portraying now. Like this nigga pulled the gun and said, didn't they say he said dance, bitch?
They say he did.
That is wild. That's wild,
that
bro.
Doing that
if
shit,
he
bro.
did that, he deserves jail time, bro.
At the same time, if he did that, He should have been went to. What's taking so long?
What's taking so long? Why isn't he in jail?
Like, bro, I know a nigga that committed a murder and then went to jail and got sentenced already. What the fuck is taking this shit so long, bro?
And we know like men lie and women lie. That being said,
I think he shot her.
You think he shot her? Like dance bitch and then shot her?
I'm not sure. I think he had something to do with her getting shot. Now the dynamics and the details and the breakdown. I think he shot her. I'm not gonna believe her. Not gonna not believe her until there's a reason not to believe her. That's how I feel.
I feel you. That's how a lot of niggas in jail for being innocent too.
I can feel you. I just feel like at this point, this many years later, I felt like I would have had clarity by now. And being that there's no true clarity, it just makes me wonder, like, what really happened? Man, I'd rather sit back till something happens. I don't want to cancel Tory. I don't want to cancel Meg.
I don't cancel anybody.
I want to know what happened.
I'm not a part of cancel culture, but I'm not gonna be on here saying that he didn't shoot her just because they haven't came to that verdict. I'm not gonna say.
Well, I mean, it's technically innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's technically what it's called. And then it's like, as a actual gunshot victim, especially to my walkers, you know what I'm saying? I don't see a nigga getting shot and then twerking the next couple of days afterwards. I just don't see it happen, especially in your Achilles. Kevin Durant popped his Achilles, was out for a year and a half. I don't see you getting shot in your Achilles tendon and then hitting the goddamn, dropping it like it's hot. You know what I'm saying? 2-3 days later, I mean, dropping that shit
ass so big,
low, like she was throwing that ass low, my nigga. Like, nah, man. But I mean, I guess we'll see in another 5 years,
bro. Sidebar, bro. When that song used to come on in the club and shit, or the team parties,
what song?
Ass so big like the sun. That shit was just like when the goddamn Back That Ass Up song came on. Like, you just had to find somebody, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
You had to find somebody.
You had to find somebody.
You was on the floor, RJ?
When I went to the club, I used to be in the mix. Like, I used to be in the mix. Club, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I used to be in the mix. Like, when the songs come on, I used to be with the Johns, ratchet. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kissed somebody. I kissed a girl in the club one time. My niggas joked about it to this day.
I would have joked.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I used to be kissing these bitches in the club.
I used to be turned in the club, bro.
You kissed a girl in the club? Like, made out?
Bro, I promise you, made out. Yeah.
Why was you feeling so frisky?
Huh?
You ever heard of Mono?
Yeah, bro.
Obviously you didn't.
But listen. But this was just this was just young shit. This was young shit.
I
when
was
niggas
young
just
before
was,
RJ.
Bro, Steph, you didn't go to the club like that, bro.
I didn't.
Look at you trying to justify. Listen, there is no justifying it. It was a drunk night. It happened.
You know what song I used to really hate? And it was in the world, and I used to like want to kill myself when it came on. By yada 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 yada. That shit used to be in my brain constantly.
I want to kill.
I want to kill. I did a video like that on my mom. She was so thrown off. Like, what the fuck?
Hey man, speaking of toxic relationships, this Blue and Christian. How do you say her name?
Krishan.
Okay, I'm sorry. Krishan.
Bro, you know what I'm tired of the most? You know what I'm tired of the most? I'm tired of just women being like, she just needs to find her worth and get away.
No.
When she'll finally find herself. Like, nah, bro, she's toxic and she's with another toxic motherfucker, and they have toxic situations, bro. Like, nah, bro, they both need to save themselves and move away. There is no culprit. There's no bad guy. Like, they are both toxic people. You know what I'm saying? Man, in a toxic relationship, you, bro,
that they're so toxic that they're both ugly to me.
Yes.
Like, I would like that girl. She is pretty.
I like them.
She is pretty, but the way that she let that nigga treat her makes her so unattractive.
Exactly.
The way that she let that nigga walk all over her, licking his feet after he fucking other hoes on you and doing all type of shit. You are a fucking clown.
Did y'all see the interview that his baby mama did with
She called him broke. Called her broke or some shit.
Called who broke? Blueface?
Jaden did the interview with Megan from Bad Girls Club.
Mm-hmm.
And they just talked about Krishan the whole entire time. Like, that's what the whole interview was about. Like, and Jaden is just like Krishan. She said she don't give a fuck that they are fucking. She's going to continue to fuck him raw.
Damn.
And
raw style.
She not going to stop. That's her baby daddy. And that's all. He always going to have to deal with her. So he not worried about.
Not true.
That's bro. In this situation with a toxic nigga like Blueface, that seems to be facts. He's gonna always go back and hit his baby moms.
No, but them bitches don't have like he is a nigga at the end of the day.
You keep pulling the mics to make you comfortable.
I'm saying I gotta be comfortable. What's going on? Why the mics?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like these women are what's wrong with a lot of women in society. Why a lot of people lose respect for women because. Really, you let a nigga with money, if he has money, I don't know how much money he has, but
I feel like
you let a nigga with money treat you all type of fucking ways.
I feel like Krishan upped the score for Blueface, well, nobody really worried about him. Nobody really knew what the fuck Blueface had going on.
I don't know. He had a whole show before Krishan came on that motherfucker.
Yeah, but nobody really gave a fuck. Like, it was like, it wasn't going to be a hot topic for as long as he's been because of her. And what they got going on. But the show was hot for wow, this nigga's doing this. Oh, okay. That was it.
But this is not positive news though. It's
like not,
even though they stay in the news, it ain't shit positive. Ain't no money coming from. Well,
I don't feel
money. It's just negativity.
They definitely have money.
It's just worry coming from this. It's just goddamn pain coming from this. Obviously,
it definitely is, and I really hope that she does. I don't know if she's ever going to be able to like financially detach herself because a part of me feels like she may still be around in that situation because he like pretty much owns her because of the deal that she signed to him. So even if she goes and does something else without him, he's always going to eat off of her regardless.
Speak on the deal. What's that deal about?
It's pretty much she basically signed all her money over to him, like whatever money she made.
She got whatever the fuck she deserved.
It goes to Blueface, and she getting recognized and going so far, and I feel like a lot of people want to help her. Like her being at P Diddy birthday party, Blueface would have never been invited, and he wasn't there. She was there, I think, with Zeus because Lamel was there and shit like that. But she was at P Diddy party. And P. Diddy, quote unquote, gave her flowers and she was dancing with Young Miami. Now, what killed me is she was in the damn party with no tooth, with the tooth missing.
Here we go. This is from the headquarters of Blueface. If she stick around, that's on her. I'm a young nigga having my way with these. It looks like an S, so I'm going to say sluts. I ain't in a rush to settle down with nobody, and y'all not finna rush my process. I'm going to wait this shit out, and I'm going to see who's going to be here in the end, for real, not just temporarily. That video I just posted is from a year ago, not recent. I've been moving like this because I know the truth. When you get up, nobody is with you because they actually love you. It's only beneficial. I'm going to continue to have my way with these hoes on the set. I don't know. And these hoes going to keep letting me play with them as long as it's beneficial. End of the story. Y'all can feel bad for them if you want to. I'm sorry. I believe. There's one more? I think I missed the first one. I don't know. It's just... I read it all. I'll say this, bro. Krishan Rock is still there, bro, because it's beneficial, bro. She's probably never seen this much money. The shit with her and
oh yeah, she never did. She was homeless until she went to UCLA.
Exactly. The shit with her and Blueface clashing, like that shit probably has changed her life and put her towards a trajectory of goddamn probably financial growth. You know what I'm saying? I would say mental, but I don't think so. Really, just fame and probably money. And you feel me? So I don't feel bad for her, man. I feel bad for both of them in the same way.
I do. I feel bad for her in the sense of she is kind of as strong as she appears to be. I feel like she likes to come off. I feel like she's very weak, and I feel like he plays on that, and she doesn't have the independence and self-respect to not indulge and engage. And I feel like it's not really an excuse, but the girl is like 20, 21, whatever they have you. And I just feel like he played on her and let her think that it was something that it wasn't to get her comfortable, so then he could make the moves that he's making on her. Because a lot of people want,
He dogged her from day one.
But think about this though. We keep saying her. Like Blueface whole rap career, all of that shit has went down, and just it's now only about him and Krishan Rock. Like I believe that he is in this love lust thing just as deep as she is.
Oh yeah,
he can't get out of.
He definitely
is. It's not a her.
He definitely.
It's not a find yourself. Like he is deep, and it's just as deep as she is. Yo.
It seemed like just one of those things where they probably genuinely do have a lot of love for each other, but too much has happened to where it's just never gonna. I just don't see it ever being right. That's always gonna be the dynamic of their relationship because too much stuff has happened.
Yeah.
Her posting them fucking. He laid up in the bed with this bitch. Sucking tongues with this bitch, like he be all over the place.
Blueface has acquired a total of $4 million and that is his net worth right now, $4 million.
$4 million.
Yeah, when you have $4 million, we have to agree that certain women will let you do whatever you want to do and act how you want to act.
Yeah, a weak individual.
Shit on their chest.
That's what I'm saying. She's so weak, and I feel sorry for her that she can't pick herself up to do.
Is she weak or is she just the opportunity there?
She's honestly, bro.
The opportunity is there without him, though. People fuck with Krishan.
Now it is. It's not though. It's really not because nobody
would
would know who this woman was without Blueface.
Okay, but we're saying that the opportunity, people, man. What the
So
fuck?
we basically saying what he said is right. These hoes only here because they latch on to me, they leech from me, and now they get these opportunities.
But
and
I don't
shit.
think that's what she's doing, though.
Well, what is she doing?
I think she just is weak. I think she's blind. I think she's dumb. I think she really fucks with him, and she thought she could change him, and she can't. And it's just not working out in her favor. I don't think she's with Blueface because Blueface is getting her own recognition outside of him.
From what though? What
is from him? All her recognition is because of him.
No, I think her recognition is because of her. I think, like me personally, I genuinely fuck with her.
How did you find who she was?
You knew her before
off of
Blueface?
baddies. No, I didn't know her off of Blue. But that's my point. Blueface might have been where she got her fame from, or people know who she is. Yeah. But she was able to maintain that and keep people and learn and let people see her for her and like her for her. Building her own brand and making her own stuff, being on baddies. They might have put her on baddies because she was Blueface's girlfriend and she was on his show, but her own personality got to shine on baddies and who she is as a person separate from him. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he might have put her out there, but I feel like she can maintain being liked or keeping her status without him. I don't think if they break up, they're going to be like, oh, well, I don't think people are going to be like that. People genuinely like her.
I think if they break up, they're going to be calling her Blueface ex-girlfriend.
Well, I mean, listen, bro.
Which is why she was at P. Diddy birthday party and he wasn't.
And listen,
P. Daddy, that's great.
P. Diddy was definitely in her goddamn ear.
P. Diddy is a fucking hoe chaser, okay?
That nigga
is an avid.
Don't
be surprised if you scoop your bitch up and take her fucking
or some shit.
Yeah, have her in Italy somewhere.
She gonna be on Revolt doing interviews or some shit.
All I'm saying is that with this nigga Blueface in this situation, I feel his point of the situation. Like, these motherfucking hoes let me do what I want to do because I got the bread. Yeah. And they let me act how I want to act because I got the bread. Well, the question is, will Krishan let a fucking broke nigga do that to her? Would a fuck nigga, with a nigga who working at a fucking Walmart or something be able to treat her like that? You know what I'm saying?
That's she get question. A fuck nigga on her tooth.
Yeah, would you get a fuck nigga on your tooth? Like what? Like was you riding for niggas like that before you got with Blueface, sucking niggas' toes, letting niggas cheat on you?
She got a taste of the other side, that fame, that money, that lifestyle, and goddamn, some people will crash out for that shit.
So in that sense, I feel what Blueface be saying though, to a certain extent. I feel him. I hope that
prayers up for them.
I hope that girl do her thing though, because that shit just got down.
I like her.
Her getting punched, her getting punched in the face and shit. That's not acceptable. Nah. You know what I'm saying? But also at the same time,
it sounds like y'all said it is.
I mean, not if you like it, you obviously there. If you like it, I love it. Then if you like getting punched in your face, then by all means continue it. But I'm not trying to save these hoes. Yeah. You want to get punched in the face, keep living that life for that money. But then don't come out with some R. Kelly documentary 10 years later, surviving Blueface. Yeah. Nah, bitch, you signed up for this shit and you was with it. You was with it.
How y'all know she was with it though?
Bro, how y'all know she watching her with it?
But how exactly? They're both with it. But how do y'all know she's not just like you? I don't know if y'all ever been in an abusive relationship before, but when it's like that, sometimes you sleep on it. We ain't even gonna go nowhere. Yeah. All right,
bro. We gotta quit. We gotta make people take accountability for the shit that they do. No one is forcing y'all to be in these relationships. Sometimes
nobody said anybody was forcing them.
This nigga is a celebrity, bitch. If you want help, you can get it.
Nobody said anybody forced people to stay in an abusive relationship.
So why is she there? Explain to me why is she there then?
Are you gonna stay up or are you gonna go to sleep again?
I mean, make some sense. Make some sense.
It makes sense. We just have two different point of view, so it don't make sense to you because it's not your life. It's not something you ever been through, or it may not be something.
I've been in an abusive relationship. RJ, have I not been in an abusive relationship?
I've had to come in and gotta slow shit down a couple times. It's been abused. It was domestic.
Exactly. What are we talking about?
Right?
No.
Because you was there a couple times after
kid.
the abuse.
Yeah, I mean,
I got my kid and
you
got
had
the
to go
fuck
in
on.
a couple times and stop right? So you stuck around for the abuse for a while, right?
Didn't stick around.
Take responsibility for that shit.
I would say not this long.
Nobody said about how long. My point is, you were there for a little minute, right? Because you had to come a couple times. Take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
Take responsibility for your
abusive relationship. Take responsibility for that shit. I mean, we could talk about this, but have you been in an abusive relationship?
I have.
So let me ask you this question. If a nigga beating your ass, you gonna post it on the fucking internet and then cry for help and shit like that?
That's not all abusive relationships. So that's the one she in.
These are celebrities. These are celebrities.
Celebrities.
And in my situation, I'm a grown ass man. She got them went to jail. Last time she went to jail, did I go get her? Or
the last time?
Yeah, she went to jail a couple of times.
Oh, and you was going to get her before?
No, never have. Did you save your abuse? Did you call the police?
No, I didn't.
Or did you call people to come help you?
I did not call anybody to come help me.
Ever? In a abusive relationship, ever?
So did you, in your situation, did you stay through the abuse, and what made you stay? Because from my mind, like, the moment shit gets physical or it's getting like that, it's easy for me to be like, you know what, I'm out. I'm going to go this way. I don't want no parts of it. Like, what in this situation that's besides money and fame or a change of life would make somebody stay in an abusive relationship? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in my opinion, I feel like when people stay in an abusive relationship, it's a sign of weakness, and it's a void that is being filled in other places for you that person is providing, where in the moment you feel you can't get anywhere else, whether that be money or attention or a place to stay.
Missing tooth.
Nigga said a black eye.
Black eye, missing tooth. What she stand for? That girl's a fuck. Like, she got all this opportunity.
When I'm talking about abusive relationships, I'm in this topic right now. I'm not just talking about Krishan and
You talking about this period?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He focused on one relationship.
I'm talking about all relationships. Like, it comes to a certain point.
You talking about black eye, if you only know that from one situation.
No, I actually know that for a couple of situations.
If
you are an adult, if you are an adult and you are in a relationship with somebody and you are a celebrity, there's no reason for your ass to be sitting in this abusive ass fucking relationship. You have no children with this nigga, do you?
It's no need for Krishan and Blue
There's
Rock.
no need for her to be with this nigga. Like,
now listen.
I didn't say it was a need.
I think domestic relationships, I've never been in one, but I think they are complex. I think there are a lot of women who don't benefit at all that stay in abusive relationships, and I don't understand that either. You know what I'm saying? I feel for them. But in this specific situation, I know you're not talking about that. I'll let you talk about what you're talking about in a second.
I'm done.
In this specific situation, I don't feel like there's a need for it. I feel like the only reason why this is continuing is I think Blueface is getting something out of it. I'm not sure what he's getting. I think it's love. I think Krishan Rock, I think she's in love too, but I think there's fame and there's a door that's being opened by being in this relationship with Blueface. And we've seen that by just, the heights that she's climbed. I don't know her for anything else other than this Blueface shit. So I wouldn't know the other shit she's done. I haven't seen that in the blogs. I haven't seen that on World Star.
I saw her in the studio one time doing this. That's it.
What she was doing? Like a dance or like? I
don't know what the fuck she was doing. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Hopefully she can get another personality. Maybe she can host one of these reunion shows.
Bro, I pray for the women though, man, because I believe that there are a lot of women who are in abusive relationships, and you see them every day, and you don't see that on, and men, and you just don't see that on them. Especially men, because we just don't even associate men with abuse. Period. So. And I've seen some niggas get fucked up by their goddamn girls, and just been like,
yeah, and don't have the fucking the means to call the police. If the police come, you get arrested.
Yeah.
The police come, somebody can just say, "Oh, he hit me," and then you get arrested. Ain't nobody ask no questions before or after. Everybody just, the nigga's the aggressor. But speaking of crazy shit going on between families and domestic shit, Zaza's mom is trying to sue Dwayne Wade, saying that he is pressuring her trans daughter to change her gender for his own financial gain.
I have mixed reviews.
We have to stop letting deadbeat parents have these type of moments.
Is she truly a deadbeat?
Last time I checked,
I don't think so.
Last time I checked, she took a paycheck. She got paid to not be around like that. It's the reason why Dwayne Wade got all three of their kids.
She got paid not to be around. Do you know anything extra about that situation?
We can look this up right now.
Please look it up, bro. Because I always wondered where the mom was at in this situation. I always wondered, because she has an older son too, by the same mom, right? I always wondered where she
had
was.
A baby. He had another baby between him and Gabrielle Union getting. Nah, but one before that. Remember, they broke up and then he had a baby outside of their relationship before they got married. You don't remember that happened? Yeah, man. Yeah. Dwayne Wade had a baby.
Where's that baby?
He didn't have a baby on Gabrielle. They was broken up.
But where is that baby? I've never seen.
He still Gabrielle and them still help raise that baby. There's no beef between them or nothing like that. The issue lies in Dwayne Wade's ex, the one that basically took the money over her kids. I'm looking it up right now.
Is Gabrielle Union doing anything to coach young Zaza into?
I don't think you can coach that type of shit, bro. I don't think you can coach that type of shit. That nigga's, hey, for one, I respect the fact that, they didn't do no surgeries. You want to put clothes on, you want to dress and be this person, that's one thing. But when you paying for a minor to have a cosmetic surgery, like getting a penis removed or something, that's a permanent decision.
Isn't that what this argument is about?
I don't think Zaza had a surgery.
I think the argument is about her trying to prevent that before she's grown.
I'll come out and say it.
I never thought Dwayne Wade was even thinking about that. Was never on the table.
Changing the name on birth certificate. That too.
To what? From Zaza to. Well, I just
who
know
cares?
The baby is Zaza.
Man, who fucking cares?
I don't know what the other name.
I don't even know what that's.
I dead ass only know Zaza. I don't even remember like the birth name.
You know what, bro?
They call it their dead name. I don't remember her dead name.
I don't know, bro. I view it like this though, man. I don't think that somebody that young should have a sex change. There's been plenty of documents of people who had sex change at a young age and say that I regret doing this.
Yes. I have seen somebody on TikTok. Their whole situation is about they what do you call it? Transformed or transition.
Transgression.
Young.
Transform.
They transitioned young and they regret it now. Like they're older and actually with the situation with the girl that I seen, she was born a girl and she wanted to transition into a man and she did it young, but the testosterone was rejecting, like it was rejected for her. It wasn't working. So she wasn't getting the facial hair. Her clit wasn't growing. Or whatever, she wasn't basically getting those male, I guess, satisfactions from the testosterone. But so she was just kind of still going.
I'm sorry, Zion.
Zion. Okay, Zion, Zaza. Okay, I remember Zion. I remember that.
It was Zion.
But she wasn't getting what she needed, so she kind of just gave up on it, but still was like identifying as a man because she had cut her breast off and changed her sex and everything. Yeah. And then as she got older, she realized like, I actually, since I can't be a man even if I want to, let me go over here. Let me just try to embrace my feminism and me being a woman. And now she loves it, and she's happy that the testosterone didn't work. Mm-hmm. And she is happy that didn't go for her because it would have been a decision she would have regretted. So I really do think, I feel like 18 is too young to make the transition, but that is the age of a legal adult, so you can't tell somebody what to do. Yeah. But I feel like at least 18 for them to make that kind of decisions, at least.
I'm gonna get killed for this take, man. And listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. I believe that Dwayne Wade is living out some kind of truth, man. I feel like Dwayne Wade, I always feel like he had a little sugar in the tank, man. It is nothing wrong with that. Listen, it is nothing wrong with that.
I ain't gonna say that about Dwayne Wade.
There's nothing wrong with that, hell of a ball player and all of that. But
how do you figure that though? Where you see him at just in their act?
From the beginning of this whole situation with Zaza, that's the name? Mm-hmm. Zaza. I thought about weed. I was like, I don't think it's weed. I said Zaza. Okay, cool. This situation with Zaza, Dwayne Wade from the beginning, bro, it just went beyond just an active father to me sometimes. You feel me? And some of these fashion decisions, I just always felt like it was some weird shit going on between Dwayne and Gabrielle. The whole thing about him wanting to get his salad tossed. It was like a whole slew of things that just led me to this idea that, man, I just feel like, man, Dwayne Wade is just living out some kind of truth, man. Take it, y'all. Eat it up. Hate me. Talk about me. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. I hope I am wrong. Zaza's a young child going through changes. She's gonna come to whatever decision she comes to, but I don't feel like there should be no type of snippage or anything like that at this point.
Enhancements.
You know what I'm saying? Enhancements. You know what I'm saying? You know, Dwayne Wade is doing. He is being a supportive dad. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I don't have no control over what my kids do with their sexuality. I can say what I want them to be all they want, but if my kids went out here and made a decision to be something else, I'm going to give them unconditional love. Even if I have to fight through something to get some type of understanding, like my love for my kids is going to be unconditional. I'm going to try to be there in whatever way I can. You feel me? Just because they're my kids. Yeah. So I commend Wade about that. I honestly, I wish I wouldn't have said nothing about the whole.
I would have never. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If my son, if I had a son,
I wish I could backtrack.
If I had a son, bro, and your son and my son tried to do some like he wanted them type of situations and shit like that, bro. What can you do? What can you do? Like it's not like you over here giving your son surgeries. Like you know what I'm saying?
Can't do nothing.
Like I don't think that was on the table for Dwayne Wade to get Zaza a sex change. I don't think that was.
Now I'll say this: we all saw the picture at Young Z's birthday party or something when she.
Who is Young Z?
Zaza. I'll remix the name in a fucking second. Young Z at the party, she was kissing the little white boy. Now I question this: was that in front of the parents? Were the parents?
How old was she? How old was I?
I think like, I don't know, 13, 14, 15. I think in that age.
Won't you kiss some bitches at 13, 14?
Nigga, not in front of my parents. Nigga, I would have got fucking.
These kids is different though.
Yoked up. Nigga, you grown.
These kids are also part of an upper echelon
I guess.
of society. They do things completely different.
That's when shit gets weird. That's when shit gets weird to me, bro. That's when it starts.
Y'all, this nigga Zaza been looking kind of, you know. His whole life, you know what I'm saying? Zaza's the one that look like this a little bit. Nah, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, I feel like Dwayne Wade has done a great fucking job raising them kids and letting them kids be free. They ain't gonna play with the with Magic Johnson, something like that though. You ain't playing with his big ass. That nigga
ain't
beat your ass.
Hey, bro, beat your ass. Nobody ever really said no shit about Magic Johnson.
That nigga beat your ass, man. Nigga 6'7", 340 pounds.
Big old ass.
I think her name's Zaya.
Is it
Zaya?
Yeah, it's Zaya. Maybe they call her Zaza for short.
Zion might be the
this is Zion right here. I think that's Zion. I could be wrong.
I'm just gonna say Zaza. It is not funny. Well, Zaya is 15.
Yeah, I don't know.
And she came out as trans in 2020.
These kids are living the best life.
And he's filing a petition with the Los Angeles County Superior Court to have her name legally changed.
To Zaza.
Yes, and his Zaza? Wife.
And nigga say he got
no,
that gas.
The wife.
That nigga go change his real name to a nickname. Zaza. Zaire. Just name herself Zaira or something.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. You can't really. I can't really respect her opinion because she didn't raise them.
Well, why didn't she raise them?
I think I had saw something about like she did fight with him in court
4 years
for some time,
lost?
She just kept losing though. So she just was like, dates. You know, like, and then like I guess she didn't have the lawyers that he had and the money that he had and the things like that to keep up with the fight.
So did she really give up?
But they were married, so I think he was still paying her alimony. Like he was paying her a fund for like I think it was like 10, 15 years or something like that. And when it ran out, she ended up on the streets with them signs saying my ex-husband is making $60 million. But prior to that, she was getting a check from him, like from alimony, from being divorced. Like they were married. They were married.
Her last name is still Wade.
That's what I'm saying. They were married. She was still getting alimony.
It ain't benefiting her. I don't know why not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That nigga completely, like, he's one of them niggas that literally used his power and influence to win his children. So I can say.
Yes, so that's why I feel like she is not necessarily the bad guy for not raising her kids. And I feel like you gotta do a little bit of research to know their situation. True. And I feel like he plays on that. He plays on the fact that people are not 100% aware of the story. They just know that you don't really see too much about a mom. So I feel like he just is like, an absent parent trying to like you damn near forced her out the picture.
I gotta backtrack.
She gets visitation. I gotta
backtrack my backtrack. Now I gotta go get messy again. I gotta backtrack my backtrack. I just feel like Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade somehow just rolled out the red carpet.
Parenting.
I feel like they rolled out the red carpet and just was like, whatever you want to do, I'm with it 100%.
It gives me pick me parenting a little bit. I'm sorry, I just can't forget this.
Go ahead.
It gives me pick me parenting a little bit. Just with how how out there Zaya's transition and personal decisions is, like, I'm not saying they're exploiting her, but she's like the prime example of his family. Like, because when she came out, that was like a hot topic. Transgenders, all that. When she came out, it was just like, and then it might not have been a hot topic for transgenders, but it may have been a hot topic at the time for children to be doing it.
Nah, it was a hot topic for children.
Yeah. So for like children to be doing it, she was like the first, not the first, because you know they got the little girl that got the show. I can't remember her name, but
JoJo Siwa.
No, she is not trans.
I thought she was.
She's gay though.
I thought she was.
She's a lesbian, but she's not trans.
She kind of got like the.
I thought she was doing something.
She kind of got like the vibes going.
She got like a little stud or something, but she is not trans.
My kids love the fuck out of JoJo Siwa.
I fuck with JoJo Siwa.
Me too, but she is not trans though. She, I don't know what she identifies as. But anyways, I feel like they give pick me parenting because when it came out for it okay for children to be doing it, they was like one of the first, and she's a celebrity, so she might not have been one of the first, but she has that limelight and that popularity to expose more light to the situation. And in that, I'm sorry, Johnny, what is?
I'm not trying to interrupt you. Sorry, can you please for the audience explain what pick me parenting is?
Okay, when I say pick me parenting, you are doing things as a parent to make you more likable
by the child
and by society. Everybody is rooting like, yes, you're letting your daughter be her. You do it. You go for it. You are
transformation.
You are team LG, and then at the time, especially being an active pro team LGBTQ, got you some points too. So you letting your daughter transition, you support it, you taking her, you with the shit, you signed off on it. Because she first came out to do it, she was like 13, 12. So this is all has to be confirmed and consented by you.
And wasn't she like 12 at like the gay pride parade?
I think the main question is, are they profiting from this?
Definitely. She's about to do...
is she profiting, or is Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union profiting financially from this? Are they setting Zaza up to get her payday?
I mean, she might be getting paid, but they might. I just don't see
what they're gonna get from it. They already got $60-something million between Dwayne Wade. Gabrielle Union is worth almost $80 million.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it being a life-changing income for them. Probably not, but it definitely opens up to a whole nother realm of financial gain, because that's a whole community that's going fuck with you regardless because of what you are allowing your child to do and what you're going to be a part of.
Yeah, it's something.
So I feel like regardless whether it benefits them or not, it still opens that door, because they like, oh, they definitely are team us. So we need to get them in here, speak on these situations, do interviews on these situations, all types of shit. I mean, it just gives me, and I hate to say that because I don't really know too much about Dwayne Wade, but I fuck with some Gabrielle Union.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just know I'm not consenting to my child doing that. And things could change when I have a child, or if I ever come across a situation. But I right now my thoughts are that's a decision that you need to make as an adult. Like you have to make that decision for yourself. Or maybe I might have to talk to my child, sit down, let's talk, help me understand. Because right now I am lost and I might come off as ignorant. I'm going to love my child regardless. But I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I would ever not be confused.
This just reminds me, for some reason, randomly of that joke when the comedian was like, I went and told my mom that I was depressed and she told me to go depress them dishes. Man. I don't know why this shit just reminds me of that, dog.
I wouldn't care. Honestly.
That's good.
I just wouldn't
That's really good.
If I had a son and my son was like, Dad,
daughters can do it too.
Yeah, but with daughters, it's like with niggas and they daughters, a lot of niggas don't want to know about their daughters getting fucked by a dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I much rather a lot of niggas much rather be like, oh, my daughter's a
lot of niggas don't want a lot of niggas, just be honest. I have a son. I don't want my son to be gay. That's not what I would want for him as his dad. I would want my son to grow up and have a wife, have kids. Hopefully he has another son, keeps on passing down that brown legacy. Like that's just raw. That's real. If my kids decide to go and make a life choice, like I'm going to love my kids regardless. Those are my kids.
Exactly.
They're my flesh, my blood. Like it ain't gonna be nothing. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh,
what if your son got a boyfriend and then that boyfriend beat your son up? And
we gonna fuck that nigga up.
Then what if he beat you up too?
Bro, Then my daddy better step in.
What if we all named Rodney? Magic Johnson's son beating your son up?
We gonna drag that nigga.
Why would Magic Johnson's son be
beating up?
You gonna need Papa. You gonna need your daddy. You gonna need you and your son that nigga, dog. And whatever other your cousins to beat
and
that
nigga.
Gun. But before we go, y'all. We have to get this elephant in the room. This shit, we got to talk about it because it's mainstream.
Let's talk about it.
NBA is being blackballed. Is that the right word?
Bro.
Boycotted. I'm sorry. NBA is being boycotted.
They're attempting to boycott.
And they're trying to say Kyrie Irving needs to apologize, pay this money, take sensitivity training, do a whole bunch of stuff. And me personally, I just feel like... just these certain Jewish groups and shit like that. Me personally, bro, like...
No. It wasn't Jewish people saying boycott. It was black people saying boycott the NBA for what they're doing to Kyrie.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't that same group of Jewish people that came and sat front row.
Nah, you talking about those extremely privileged kids that got
front row.
Floor court seats at the last minute.
Yeah.
Nah. I don't think those guys really fighting the good fight.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I just feel like
more than enough.
You know how much floor seats are? Like 6 bands, 7, 8 bands.
I just feel like this whole shit is just Kyrie. I'm not gonna say it's blown out of proportion, but the NBA is doing what the NBA does, which is quality control damage. You have put whatever shit that was going on with Ye, and you have not brought it to our front doorstep. And I know you probably it's just a retweet. But motherfucker, you knew what the fuck you was doing. What are you doing? Why?
Yeah.
Why? Like,
it's
why
more
are you
like
bringing
a pick
that?
your poison kind of thing. Like I don't know which basketball player said this, but I agree. It had nothing to do with them. We should have just kept playing basketball and going with our flow. I forget who the fuck said that because they asked LeBron, they asked
LeBron a sucker.
Somebody else.
I love LeBron.
I love LeBron
slander on I love show. LeBron, but LeBron is
the culture,
man,
bro.
LeBron is a business, bro. LeBron is a business.
He's more than that, bro.
I wish LeBron would have just said shit. Oh, he said some hurtful shit and I don't respect it. Shut up.
Nah, but if a nigga, if these people
fucking skirt down, bro.
If these people, but say it's the reason why LeBron is LeBron, and these niggas is on the borderline of either being liked or hate at any moment.
Nike gave him $1 billion to shut his mouth up, bro.
Who gave who $1 billion? What?
Nike gave LeBron $1 billion, and they didn't want LeBron nowhere near that shit, bro.
Why would LeBron? My thing is this: why did Kyrie have to be anywhere near that shit? That's my question.
Because
why?
I truly believe that Kyrie. This could all be in his head. I believe that he thinks that he is a free thinker. Like, I believe that for Kyrie, that what he thinks can be bigger than the game.
If you're gonna do that, then start your own league and stop playing with these white folks.
Kevin Durant, I'm sorry.
Stop playing with these white folks, man.
Kevin Durant?
He's the one that said that.
Said like it was uncalled for.
It was uncalled for because why? Like, my whole thing is this, bro. You cannot sign these contracts with these quote unquote Jewish leaders and Jewish companies and sign yourself to these businesses and think that you are a free fucking thinker. Bitch, I'm paying you hundreds of millions of dollars. You're not a free fucking thinker. You're a paid fucking thinker. The fuck is you talking about? You can't sit up here and take my money and then talk shit behind my back. You can't do that. And that's bullshit. Like, this nigga isn't signed to the Kyrie Irving National Basketball Association. He's signed to the National Basketball Association, which is owned by these people who have Jewish sponsorships, who have Jewish partners, partnerships, who have Jewish fucking money in this fucking business. You have to keep these people happy because it is a business. Why are you fucking with the money? Start your own shit and say what you want to do, what you want on your own shit. Stop taking this money from these people and then don't feel like you're a free thinker. The same thing with Ye. You can't be a free fucking thinker, but take these people money.
Do you think with all the billionaires we have in our industries, do you think that they can come together and build something that will not be attacked by outside forces?
I feel like the whole thing of outside forces and stopping black people from doing things, if they're making black niggas get $1 billion right now, this entity you're talking about, like who you talking about? Them. Who is them?
I'm talking. Let's say Jewish people or white Jewish or white people.
So let me ask you this:
because people get this confused. Jewish. That's a religion. You feel me? But I feel like the way they stick together in these entities or in these corporate places, they move like a race. They move separate than being white of the white.
They move like a community that follows their religion. The same way the Christians move.
They don't move like that.
No, it depends. If you go to that Bible Belt now, no, that's not true. Where I'm from, when you go down south to that Bible Belt, Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Georgia, you got these fucking $1 million mega churches and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, bro, it's the same exact thing. These Christians move militant. They move together. Yes, that's the true thing. Just because it's not entertainment, you can't. Like these Jewish people, the reason why they're so heavy in Hollywood, because they built Hollywood.
True.
They built it from the ground up. You can always do like Tyler Perry did. Start your own movie studios. Do your own shit. Tyler Perry don't owe them people nothing. At the end of the day, the IRS owed him $10 million, not the other way around.
I believe, bro. I still believe that there is someone. There are people. I'm not saying it's Jewish people, but I believe there is something that fights against people of color, building these mass entities or structures of conglomerates.
I feel like the restrictions on black people in America really fall on the regular Joe of black people. I mean, when you get to a certain tax bracket, you have certain freedoms that niggas like me, you, and we don't get. Like, let's put it like this: if Jay-Z break the law, do you think he's just going right to jail?
I believe.
Fuck no.
I believe billionaires. No. I believe billionaires are picked. I believe, like in a lot of these societies, there is not. They let people in that they want to let in. The reason why there's no black owners in sports.
Into what?
There's no black sports owners. All these billionaires, people that had tried to acquire these teams, there's no black owners in sports. That's because there are people who want to keep it that way.
That's not just. I believe that's true either. A lot of part is that these niggas you might be worth $1 billion. But compared to the rest of the NBA owners, $1 billion is chump change. And then a lot of things, a lot of these niggas are billionaires in net worth. Net worth is not liquidated fucking funds.
That's true.
Your company like Yeezy
Kanye was definitely a billionaire
he was a billionaire in net worth, not in liquidated assets. He could not go to the bank and get $2 billion out. He did not have $2 billion in his bank account ever. Yeah. Never have. You know what I'm saying?
I believe Kanye is a chosen billionaire. I believe Jay-Z is a chosen billionaire. Like, I just don't feel like niggas is I feel like they pick and choose who's going to get $1 billion and be a part of that club.
I feel like when niggas get $1 billion, instead of bringing it back to the black community like the Jewish people
that's big facts.
They go and join forces with these communities.
They move to those Jewish communities.
And then they get mad when they don't get their way. When niggas don't get their way, why are you signing these contracts? Like for another instance, you sign with these people, but you want full control. How? I'm the one that made you a billionaire. I'm paying you.
Should have listened this way.
And now, guess what? You're not part of this shit no more. And I still own your fucking shoes. Mm-hmm. I still own your designs. You signed this shit away. I didn't make you sign this shit. You were so thirsty for that $1 billion. You signed your life away.
Yeah.
So when you got these niggas like Ye and Diddy and Jay-Z building, how come have they even attempted to make their own entertainment conglomerate?
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying? Why can't they do it? What's going to stop them? What's going to stop them? If this force lets you make $1 billion, why they won't let you spend it? They won't let you spend $1 billion?
I think the force will let you make $1 billion. I don't think that the force will let you create something that can be in competition with what they built.
I don't think it, bro.
Black people are the #1 dollar. We are ahead of the #1 industry in the world, which is hip hop music. If we ever fully understand who we are and know how to move as a people to gain growth financially, bro, that'll be a big problem.
We're watching it. We're literally faulting the Jews for doing what we should be doing. We are literally faulting them for doing. They built Hollywood. They flourished it, so of course they control it. You know what I'm saying? They control most of the flow because they, not just one Jew family, but multiple Jew families have made their way, paved the road, and done this shit. Now you got niggas who get $1 billion, they move away from their neighborhoods and don't come back. Why can't you build affordable housing for poor and impoverished people in these neighborhoods? Why can't you? You don't need $1 billion for that. $2-3 million, you can build
you can change lives.
You can change a whole community life. You can put the black dollar back into black hands. Yeah. But when niggas become billionaires, other than Jay-Z, these niggas go marry white people.
I'll say this, bro, to all of a sudden black Hebrews on my Facebook page that are fighting and arguing
synagogue
with each other.
All these new black Hebrews. Spell synagogue.
I'll say this, man. I promise you, like, the turmoil that we have in our communities, like, I'll just bring up killing each other. Like, I promise you that fixing that is more important than figuring out who were the original Jews, man. I promise you, it's way more important.
I will give it to black people. Most people from that time frame in that part of the world were people of color.
Of course.
When the 12 tribes and all that was going on.
That's an argument.
All that stuff was not, I mean, in that, if you're looking at regions and where these people were at, they were people of color. You know what I'm saying? But throughout time, these people have migrated and spread their culture all over the world. So when that Jewish culture got to Europe, of course you started having more people of lighter hues. You have Jewish black people in America today. Look it up. There are over 300,000 Ethiopian Jews right now in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are big Jewish big Jewish groups, black groups in America that have been here since like the 1800s, the 1900s.
Yeah,
that's a real thing, bro. But a lot of these niggas want to sit up here and say that they're Jewish. Nigga, you're not.
I'll say this.
Like, you look in your freaking your blood history. By the time slavery was, you might be on reparations. Your ancestors might have been slave owners. A lot of these niggas, a lot of black people who think their ancestry come from slavery, a lot of y'all ancestry didn't even get here until way after slavery. Now you don't know where you come from. At least know where you come from and have facts before you spew this shit out there.
Bro, a lot of what's going on now, bro, is black pain, bro. Like, I told you this earlier, bro, and it's sad to say, bro, we're not gonna know where we came from. We're not gonna find that out. You're not gonna be able to find your native language. You're not gonna be able to find what native tribe you came from if you did come from a tribe. Like, you're not gonna know what your
but
native.
It's a fact. Most slaves did come from West Africa.
Okay, but you're not gonna like you can think, but you're not gonna know what your native, you feel me, religion was. Like, bro, you're American. You're American.
Tell them.
And it hurts. American. It hurts, bro, because we're black and our culture and this. You're American.
You're American.
You know what I'm saying?
You like, don't even say American. You're American.
You're American.
You're American,
like there are people. There are black Jews. You feel me? That I feel like they need to carry on the conversation of who was the original Jew.
And you can always convert.
Anybody can convert.
You can convert.
Anybody, but I don't feel like the people on Facebook that are doing the arguing, like, just let it go.
Did you know Tiffany Haddish was Jewish?
I didn't know that.
Did you know Jussie Smollett and Journey Smollett was Jewish?
I didn't know that.
Sammy Davis Jr., of course.
You know, a lot of niggas just know Drake and Sammy Davis Jr. is Jewish. You feel me? But like, Jewish. This is not the argument that we need to be wasting time on. God, we get so fucking distracted.
It's been like 10 unarmed police shootings since this happened, and we
get so distracted, man. Like, if we can just, like, we are really the moving force, man, of this world, man. The money that we put out, you see me, but we just get caught up in just unimportant shit. This is not important. This is not important, man. What's important, man, is people dying in the communities, man. What's important is not having financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that's going to change where we are, bro. Not arguing over who are the original Jews, and yeah.
Nah, I feel that though. Who cares?
You're American.
Who cares? You're an American. We're in fucking America.
We're not
American.
We're not African American. We're not kings and queens.
I'm not saying that. You're tripping.
No, bro. No, bro.
You're tripping.
No, bro.
I don't know about that nigga T.
Nigga, we are American.
Kings and queens. I don't know what the fuck he
Nigga, we
about.
are American, bro.
I'm a king.
Like we have
What is he talking
you can't
about?
bro. If so, who were the peasants? If everybody was kings and queens,
Apparently you.
Who were the peasants?
Because
no,
I'm a
be
king and
honest,
queen.
bro. Does that even make sense? We were kings and who? So who was the peasants? Were there no people of color that were peasants? Like I honest, bro. This comes from hurt. I understand what we're saying. Trying to build ourselves up.
My last name is King.
That's your last name. Like, listen. In retrospect, like, you are a black queen. Like, you deserve the most out of this world, Steph.
Now.
No, listen, bro. We're black queens. We're black kings. We deserve the most out of this world. But we have to act accordingly and line up with who we think we are. You know what I'm saying? But we're not doing that right now, bro. We waste a lot of fucking time on unimportant news. Like, we go with the wind. Like, we're not even talking about Kanye right now. Now we're talking about Kyrie. If goddamn The Rock did the eyebrow and came out and said something anti-Semitic, we would get on The Rock's ass, bro.
What the fuck is you saying?
We would cancel his new movie, Black Adam. Like,
just
bro,
that movie was fucking fire, by the way.
That shit came out already.
Oh God,
I gotta check it.
It's fucking fire. It's the best DC movie I've seen. But anyway,
I gotta check it, bro.
Hey man, y'all fuck with us.
Peace and love to everybody.
Oh, y'all go watch The Women King too.
Stay true
that
to
shit
yourself.
gonna blow
Is it
you,
good?
man.
Yeah,
mind
seems
blowing.
good.
I love that movie.
I'm sorry, but I got it on bootleg. I'm gonna watch
They
it.
should want to go see it.
Go see it. Y'all
Watch it on
love it.
bootleg.
I know y'all love it. It's a good fucking movie. I seen it twice.
Can't
Great movie.
Can't you like watch it on like
Not yet.
Roku or something?
I don't know about Roku.
You can go on
but
F movies. .to.
Anyway, y'all can follow us at _savage_report. We in this motherfucker. We are out this bitch.
Follow us.
Stay true to yourself.
Facebook
Rest in
fan
peace,
page.
Takeoff.
Yeah, Twitter.
Love yourself.
Yeah, man.
Stay true to yourself.
Bobby Weave.
Like, subscribe. Man, just fuck with us, goddamn. Like,
and if you want to come on the show, let us know.
This shit ain't free. We need to feel y'all love, man. Let us know that we doing the right thing, that y'all fucking with us. Goddamn, like it, share it, subscribe it,
comment, interact. Send a DM. Let us know what y'all want to see. Do y'all want to see more interactive activities, or what would you like?
Live show coming soon. Like, what's up? What do we need to do? Group tattoos coming soon.
You know
what I'm saying? Steph said he was going skinny dipping the next episode. Like, we got so much more content coming. Just like, share, and subscribe. We're out. It's the Savage Report.
All right, y'all.
Hey, you should have went today.